Hi, this is the herb lady from Alaska. Combination GBC extract. A lot of people don't know about this one, but it's a liquid. And I heard this guy's testimony. I still got it here. And he was literally almost deaf. And his wife went to one of the meetings like I did, listened to the doctors, what they said. And she stopped warming it up and putting it in his ear. And she did it for quite a few times. And as she did, before that, he could not hear out that 1 year. And now he can hear out this year. So it helps. Just I'll read it to you, and then you can see what it does. It says, CBG extract is designed to relieve ear infection, ear aches, as well as cold, fever, sore throats, and tonsillitis. CBG contains healing herbs that fights infection, strengthens the immune system, relieves pain, inflammation, especially in the glands and the nerves, and promotes healing in the tissues. And that's where it is. If you can get an herb that heals, it will, because you can take it, and if it starts healing you, you're going to see a change. Many herbalists use CBG eardrops for ear aches, infection. Apply the liquid in the ear after it's been warmed. It can be taken through the mouth, under the tongue, and the herbs that's in it is black cohosh. It will help to stop spasms and muscle tension. Black cohosh stops pain. It also helps. Black cohosh has been found to treat blood pressure, tendinitis, vertigo. It's proven helpful to relieve asthma and chronic cough, including whooping cough. Black cohosh enables the herbs to use. It helps to reduce fevers and expels toxins. Now the next one is chickweed, and a lot of times we just call it a weed and pull it out of our garden, but I never forgot that I had to do a whole paper in my herb class on the herb that you hate, and I hated chickweed. And after I looked it up, looked at what it did for you, now I love chickweed. Because chickweed is the highest in vitamin C, the highest in vitamin A for your eyes and for your lungs. And it's a detoxifier. You can take a bath in it and everything like that. And it tastes really good when you wash it. And I put mine in Tupperware. When people used to come and buy herbs, I let them crunch the chickweed, eat it. And they said, boy, what is this? I said, it's chickweed. One lady had already cleaned her garden out. She had 3 black bags of chickweed. She said, I'm going to go back and clean them up and start eating it instead of throwing it away after she tasted the chickweed that I had. It's also good for asthma, cold, coughs, pleurisy. It's for the urinary system. It relieves inflammation. Chickweed has good fiber, stimulates the digestive system to help with any kind of constipation, hemorrhoids, and ulcers. The other herb that's in it is desert tea, which helps with the Native Americans drank the tea several times a day to relieve the bladder, the kidney, the pain, and treat syphilis. The next one is golden seal. Is astringent. It tightens the blood vessels. Golden seal helps to tone the membranes, and it's good. It aids the ears, the eyes, the nose, the throat, problems, the stomach, the intestine, disorders, the prostate, and stops internal bleeding and prevents hemorrhaging. It almost does everything for your body, golden seal does. Golden seal acts as a decongestant, relieves excess mucus, reduces fever, inflammation, swelling, sinus. Golden seal reduces pain. Now it says golden seal increases digested enzymes, especially the bowel which helps regulate the liver and the spleen function. And that's really good because when you don't have a gallbladder, you just drip, 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 drip. But I would say golden seal would help that. The next one is licorice. Increases the fluid, mucus, especially in the stomach, relieves pain, inflammation, relaxes muscle spasms, enables the body to expel phlegm, strengthens the adrenal glands. That is really good because most of the time when you drink coffee, you destroy your adrenal glands, or chocolate, or anything that's got caffeine in it. So you want to build those adrenal glands up because they excrete 40 different hormones that your body needs to use. And if they don't work, then your thyroid don't work. That's why you got to use both of them, because they call them the twin sisters. Licorice is also beneficial for your and it helps with your stomach. It helps with treating hypoglycemic due to stress. Licorice exhibit antibacterial, antifungus, antiviral. The next one is skullcap is in it to help with healing, to fight infection and promote healing tissues. The next one is valerian, has been used to research restful sleep, improves the quality of sleep. It helps to depress the central nervous system. It reduces the blood pressure, relaxes muscle spasms associated with asthma, convulsions, coughing, croup, IBS, stomach cramps, neck and shoulder tension. Valerian alleviates stress from nervous tension, depression, fatigue, headaches, migraines, panic, sweating, tumors, restless sleep. Valerian's real good. Honestly, it just calms you down. But the only time I ever used valerian was when my first daughter was getting married. I had a pain right in the jaw. And it was so bad, it was like somebody taking a knife and going like this. And I had company here. My son-in-law's family was here. And I had to go in the bathroom, put my head in the towel and scream. That's how bad it hurt. It hurt so bad. And I told his sister, which she was a nurse, and she said, "Oh, I had trouble like that." I said, "You did?" I said, "What did you do?" And she said, "What I did was I went to, I think, 4 or 5 doctors. And finally she found out that it was the nervous system. And so I knew valerian would work, and I tried 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, because the next day was a wedding. And I kept on moving it up till it quit. And I never had to take it again. And I took a lot of it, but it literally took the pain away, and I could be at my daughter's wedding. And I didn't think I could because the pain was so bad. So have a good day, and thanks for taking your herbs and getting healthy. Bye.